is Vinny. Hope you're doing well. I have a silver update for you. It is May 29th at 1 a.m. Eastern, and I wanted to get this video out to you before the markets open in the US at 9:30. Now, what you see in front of me is the pit session for the US. So it's a silver futures, the US session only. It's not Globex, but what you'll see as I'm doing this video, you may see this ticker move, and that just shows that there's some price action going on in the Asia and the European markets. Now, in my previous video, I stated that I really want to see silver in the $23 region. That will be a very nice retrace. But silver being silver, it's taking its time to move in that region. Go figure, right? Now, a few things I wanted to discuss what I'm seeing and why it's probable for it to retrace first before continuing to go down. So we all know that previously silver hit a low of 21.48 during the pit session open. Even though silver went to $21 in the pit session, we know that in the Globex session, when the Asian and European markets were open, it actually went to 20. But again, we're just focusing right now on the US session. So it made a previous low, and previous to this, it made another low. Okay? Now, if we look at the momentum between these 2 points, we see that the momentum was about here, and the 21.48, the momentum was here. Now, the discrepancy is that the momentum, because it made another new low, the momentum, instead of it going down, it went up. Okay? So silver made a new low here, it retraced up, it came down, and it made another new low. So the MACD, the momentum, should have decreased, but it didn't. It increased, as you see. That's called divergence, for those who don't know. Now, it suggests that there's going to be a trend reversal soon. Doesn't always mean that, but if you have a divergence and you have other signs, then there's a more likelihood, there's a high probability of it reversing. So we have a divergence currently. That's my main reason why I feel it's going to 23 region. And also, the reason why I wanted to do a video right now is right here we see a doji candle. What that means is basically it's an indecision in the market. The bulls didn't win on the 28th, and the bears didn't win. It pretty much closed at the same price point as when it opened. So the reason why this is important this time is because this is in a downtrend, and when you have a doji, it means that the sellers are not there to push it down further. Therefore, there is a likelihood of a reversal the very next day, which is May 29th at 9 a.m. Now, sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. So traders, what they want to see is confirmation first. And what we're looking for, what technical traders are looking for, is a gap up. So right now you see silver at 22.32. Now in the US session, silver closed at 22.20. So let's say if the markets were to open in a few minutes, it would gap up to this area. So it would actually come up to about up to here. All right, which is a good thing. Now the second thing that it needs to do, it needs to make a long candle. So one of these would be really nice, and this candle wouldn't be that bad either. Something just to confirm the trend reversal. And if it plays out like that, then what you'll see is silver going into the $23 region. If for some reason it gaps up, but then it comes down like this, then silver's not ready yet to go forward. So those are two reasons why I feel there's going to be a trend reversal. And the last reason is you have a low RSI reading. It's not oversold at this time, but it's getting there. So I think those three put together, in my mind, would suggest very soon, hopefully May 29 at 9:30 a.m., it's going to make a nice move to the upside, and whereby the bulls will have control at least until the mid to high range of $23. Now, something else I wanted to discuss here, and I should have discussed this previously, is I visited a YouTube channel, and I'm actually a subscriber to this channel. You probably heard of it. It's called Silver Coin News. Now, it's a very interesting channel. The person who runs it seems to be very intelligent, very objective, and I like a lot of his videos. And his previous video, he had posed the question to his audience: is there a double bottom in silver? Meaning, is this the bottom? Is the $21.48, is that the bottom? Is it possible that it's the bottom? Now, I argue that it's too early to call a double bottom at this time. And I believe he was going off of somebody else. I think it's a guy named Clive, somebody who does technical analysis a lot on gold and silver. But he stated that there could be a possibility of a double bottom. I don't see that happening, and I'm here to tell you the reason why I don't see that happening. Now, in order for there to be a double bottom, okay, silver has to pass this level. This is 2450, and that's a pretty nice retracement. Remember, silver could barely even retrace and fill half of this gap. Okay, and I don't know if I discussed gaps with you all previously, but it's very healthy when silver or any other security or stock goes down and there's a gap like this. It's always healthy to fill at least half or the entire thing before it comes down. Gold did that, silver didn't do that. So for it to go to 21 and to go straight up to 2450, I think it's just unlikely. I don't think it's going to go here. Alright, this is how double bottoms work, for those who don't know. It's like that, approximately. You have the two bottoms here. It could be at an angle. Okay, it could be at an angle like it is here, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for this to confirm a double bottom, it has to pass this level. This is the neckline. And I don't think so. I think instead silver's going to go up to here only to go down again. I don't think it's going to do that. So in regards to a double bottom, I'm not going to seriously consider it, and I'm not going to discuss it until it gets to the point that we have a likelihood of a double bottom. Okay, notwithstanding all this, you have what's so interesting is you have the 50-day moving average line that's coming very, very close to, guess what? Bollinger Band, right here. Now, if you see my previous videos, you know about the Bollinger Bands. It's very healthy for the charts to go within them. And when they contract, you have a squeeze. And they also play a big role in support and resistance. So as silver is getting pushed up and up here, it's going to stop at these levels if it doesn't stop here already. So if it passes some resistance lines and it keeps going, this Bollinger Band will take care of that in terms of resistance. Now, by the time silver goes up here, this band will be around this area anyways. So do I feel that it's going to bypass 2450? No way. No way. Because not only do you have the Bollinger Band, you're going to have this 50-day moving average here as well. And silver's not, right now, it's so beat up, it's so exhausted that, you know, it's at 22.32 at the moment. And my target is 23, which is a measly 70 cents plus, 70 cents, $1 plus. So regarding double bottoms, I don't see it happening. Okay, if for some reason, and again, I don't think it's likely, but if for some reason it does bypass this level, what you'll see is you'll see silver shoot up very fiercely into the $27 range. And at that point, the bull market would be over pretty much for silver. Now, once it hits $23, this RSI is going to go right here. So I don't see it going to 24.50 at all, in my view. So we'll be lucky if silver goes to 23.90 or 23.70. Seriously. Okay. So those are my thoughts right now on silver. And also, if you haven't visited his channel, go ahead and do that. He has a lot of interesting information on there. Again, his channel is Silver Coin News. Check his channel out. Subscribe if you like his stuff. You probably will. And that's all I have for now. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. And catch up with you later on. Thanks.